Hi friends, this is Susie, your Candy Crush guru, here to help you solve the puzzle of level 161 in Candy Crush Friends Saga, where we have 32 moves to find and free 13 of our friends, and I've got Yeti in to help me, and I've got a lot of barriers. If I can hit these stitches enough, then this whole area will dissolve. I have to get rid of this area, and this area. But this is the most tightly bound, so I'll have to hit that quite frequently before it can dissolve. If I could just hit this a couple times, it would go away. Actually 3, I think. I can't count. So I took 1 off of there. Let's see what I can do. I'm going to slice through here. There we go. I took that 1 off that bound it that way. Then I take another 1 off. And then I take another 1 off. And then I take another 1 off. So after this is 2, because after this it goes to those dots, and then after that it dissolves. So that's how I do that part. And I've got Yeti, who's just about ready to throw things, and it looks good, and I'm going to try to make a cascade that also takes out the cyan, so he can throw something wonderful up there. And he put it next to an area where we've got a lot of barriers, so that's good. I'm going to make moves low to the ground and try to keep getting some cascading to help out. Look at this. Now I've got a stripe. I could take it. I think I will. I do like it best. I was also thinking about trying to put the purple together. There are just so many different choices here to make. And sometimes you just can't tell which one will be better than the other. There are some obvious choices. I can make a stripe here, and I think I will take it, even though it looks like this corner isn't very valuable. Ooh, there's something there. It will come down through here, and so that's good for me. I could do this. I'm actually going to do this instead. And now what I would like to do, now that I've got some more area open, is see if I can get some fish created. Because the fish are better at pecking away these areas once they can see where the friends are located. It's tough for them to do that when everything is bound up. But this should locate a friend area. There we go. Of course, it hit another wrapped candy, so that was a bit of overkill there. But it still helps. I'm not feeling confident about my chances of getting this done. I'm not feeling great about being able to move down here. It doesn't feel like I can do that. So let's just make some cascades and get Yeti to help again. So now he's helped, but that's so far away. I'm going to go ahead and make a wrapped candy and hope to bring it downward. Ooh, set it with a stripe maybe? Oh, I can't get those together. Let's bring this cyan blue down. Here we go. So now I've got these together, and this is going to burst through here and really open things up. And I was hoping it would set off fish. Okay, so poor spot for a wrapped candy. I'll move it. It goes to a spot where it's better used. I could do this stripe, and I think I will. But then I'm going to do this stripe and bring things lower. I can make a wrapped, I can make a stripe, I could make a stripe. I'm going to make this wrapped, and then if it still exists, I'll make this stripe, and then I'll make this stripe, and I'm going to do a striped wrapped combo. 1 extra stripe that I didn't need, but it was hard to set up otherwise. Yeah, so I didn't think things were going to go well, and they didn't go well. Sometimes it takes me a turn or two to really develop the best strategy. Now I have to look. Do I really want to bring in Yeti? Should I bring in Otis or the Bubblegum Troll instead? I'm going to go for the Bubblegum Troll. Haven't used him in a while. He has a unique set of moves. The problem is I would like him... I don't think he places the bubblegum in great spots for me. The good news is it's far-reaching. So let's say this were a piece of bubble gum that the troll dropped, and this was the bubble gum, and I moved it to here. It could go 4 spots in all 4 diagonal directions. So it would go 1, 2, 3, 4, and clear out these barriers here. 1, 2, 3. It would hit the edge. 1, 2, 3. It would hit the edge, but see how it gets to the corner? 1, 2, 3. So when he's in the center, he's best used. I've got to collect yellow in order to activate him, but right now I'm just trying to get through whatever I can. This is really awful. Okay, so let's make a fish. Fish can be helpful. I'm going to take out the barrier. I was going to set off the fish, but I was thinking maybe I could get another orange in there. All right, let's set off that fish. Hoping for something down lower. Here we go. Now I'm going to make this stripe downward. I do see the opportunities to make fish, but I am looking at the whole board. Here we go. Look at that. So that's cleared out. And now what? I want to make moves low to the ground. I want to make specials. I can't do either of those. So I will put together the yellow and watch where the bubblegum troll puts things. So they're off to the corners. Not great. But watch what this will do. It'll reach all the way down to here and set off that fish. Plus it gets to the corners there. Now I can make a move down here. Okay, so we're getting some of these barriers taken care of. I could move this down more. It would hit here and it would go 1, 2, 3, 4. It would hit it all the way to here. Or I could move it here. It would go 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to move it to here and try to get down to this area as much as I can. I'm not sure that the bubblegum troll is the best or even better than Yeti, but I was willing to give him a try. I just wish he weren't always on the edges. This looks good because it'll help with this and get to here. I do like this stripe. I'm going to move this stripe even lower. And now I don't think I can move this to here. I can't. So I could move it up or over or down. If I move it down, it opens up this, and this looks interesting, like maybe it's a coloring ball. It's spinning around in there, hard to tell. I can make a stripe. What I'm going to do is do this, and I was hoping that there'd be another orange on top and I could get a color bomb, but that didn't work. Alright, so let's open this up a bit. We've got some moves I can make over here, but I'm going for, I think, the stripe. And then I'm going to shoot right through here. Going to go for more stripes. There's that coloring ball. And now I think I can hit the coloring ball and have it changed all of the yellow into purple. Not great because I'm trying to collect yellow. But thankfully things changed and I did get some action over here. Now is the time to make some fish if I can, because they can reach these areas that I can't quite get to open things up. Wow, I didn't get very far with the bubblegum troll either. Let's do this. Just watch it in action. Oh, the nice thing is, oh, no, it does take a move. I thought it didn't take a move. Okay, so that was awful. Let's see what else I have. Let's try Otis. We're just going to go through the whole run here to see which one's going to be most helpful. I'm going to work down here. And even if I win with Otis, it won't mean that he's the very best for this board. It could mean that I've been playing better, that I have more experience, that the board was set up better. But I do love to experiment. So if something doesn't work, I check to see if I can get something else to work. I like this move better. This is still all filled in here. There's a stripe. I don't like any of my moves now. Gonna hit this guy. Got some more stripes. Gonna open this up and make some cascading. I don't want to move the fish. I'm gonna do this and send off the stripes, and then the fish can go where he wants. But I didn't want to lose the stripe and the fish, and they would have combined, and I would have actually lost the power of the fish, kept the power of the stripe, but just in a different location. I didn't explain that very well. I'll wait till I get this set up again and I'll explain it better. I've explained it several times, but it's been a while, so. Okay, so I'm going to move this, put those together. Make a fish here. I want to get things low. Okay. I don't really have too many options, so I'll do this. Now I've got this fish together. So is this a good place to put a stripe? If it is, I don't want to match these together because the fish will just move the stripe. Also, when the stripe gets moved, it turns into a stripe. Whereas if I set this off, a stripe goes here, and then I still have the fish intact, and the fish can nibble away at one extra area. So if I combine these, I lose the effect of the fish. Here's the thing. This stripe isn't set up very well. I want it to go lower, and so it does make sense at that point in time to use those guys together. I can make a wrapped, I can make a fish, I could make a stripe. I'm going to go here for the wrapped. And again, this is the best place to put a wrapped, so I'm thinking about combining these, although I would prefer it if I could combine these. I just don't see it. So let's move this and hope it goes low to the ground. There we go. We took out that stitching. So now I'm looking at a concentration of colors. I've got a lot of green in here. So maybe I can put the green together to do some good. And then I've got some orange in here. But I can't take out, well, hold on. What if I do this? Oh, it all collapsed too quickly. I was trying to get the orange as a color bomb. Notice, though, I'm still not doing well. Let's take this out. I'll go ahead and move this because I'm hoping it'll come over here so we can get to this coloring ball. Alright, so now I think I've changed my strategy or modified my strategy. It's always something I look for. It's hard to do, but it's even harder to do if you don't focus on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back in with, I think, Yeti, since I've tried everybody and nobody was significantly better than anyone else, in my opinion. Didn't feel that way anyway. So I'm going to come back in with Yeti, and now I'm going to look for ways to concentrate the colors down. I happen to get some good fortune here. Look at this. I can make a striped wrapped combo right away that also takes out a lot of cyan. See, sometimes the board just helps you. And I've heard people say that King knows when you get upset and they, when you're about to quit and then they send good boards. I don't think that's it. I think it's chance. It's just like, the slots in Vegas. Nobody's controlling the slots, but they can set the slots to be loose. They just don't control it for individuals. Don't like where this wrapped is? Let's move it. Nice. But now what I want to do is I want to concentrate the colors down into something usable. If I don't have a good move here, maybe I can create a good move. So look at how this orange is set up. I'm going to try to crack this open. If I can crack this open, I can get a color bomb out of the orange. If I can crack it open. That's going to be tough to do, and I've got a lot of crazy stuff going on here. Oh, man. Talk about crazy stuff. I just can't get down there. So I think I spent a little too long looking for that. I'm going to use the other specials that are here. Oh, hold on. Here's a color bomb. And now color bombs beget color bombs and other specials. I'm going to go ahead and remove all blue because he's empty now. This will fill him up again or close to it. There we go. And so then I get another wrapped candy. Now I've got a wrapped combo. It's not positioned very well. If I can bring it lower here, then it's going to have a more explosive effect and it's going to help me reach that coloring ball that I know is there. So I'm playing better, I think, and I'm getting better luck. So now I want to continue that. It's easy to then say, oh, okay, so now I've got it. No, I still have quite a few guys to collect. So this is where I need to pay particular attention to the moves I have and try to make sure I'm making the best choices possible. I'm really focusing on the center here. Ooh, I do like this. There we go. There's that coloring ball. Now it's exposed, and now I've got this. And normally I don't like to convert cyan blue into another color, but this is an exception because it's going to take all of the blue and turn it into purple, and then it's going to take all of the purple that was purple, and the blue that is now purple, and it's going to turn it into wrapped candies. So this is what I'm going to do. And you know, this has taken me a long time to get here, so part of this game is exploring and finding out what's going to work best. Part of the game is luck, and part of the game is persistence. Sorry that took so long to show you how to get it done, but hopefully there were some valuable pieces of information. If you did find this helpful, I'd ask that you consider liking and subscribing. If you have any questions or comments, please put those below. And as always, thanks for watching.